Et salut à toi, bienvenue pour la suite de mon aventure sur Baldur Gate 3. Alors, pour te faire un petit débrief, on venait de rencontrer Will qui a rejoint notre équipe. Maintenant, il nous a dit qu'il y avait un démon qui s'appelle Karlach qu'on devait aller chasser. Du coup, bah, on va y aller tout de suite. Allez, c'est parti. Bon, et bien ça y est, je me retrouve ici donc pour chasser le démon Karlach. J'ai oublié de noter ça, non c'est bon. Je suis arrivé ici, ils étaient déjà morts, hein. C'est pas moi qui ai fait ça, je tiens à le préciser. Et puis du coup il faut le chercher, donc j'ai vu qu'il y avait une petite zone par là, éventuellement. Est-ce que je suis au bon endroit? Bon, je suis dans la zone de quête, je dois pas chercher un démon exactement, j'ai relu la quête, je cherchais le duc de garde-corbeau, mais alors j'ai fait toute la zone dans le cercle, il n'y a rien. Donc je vais aller voir dans la petite maison là, je vais y retourner.
Better not be cursed.
Cut it out. At ease, friend. You're welcome to rest here.
I have something to ask.
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here. A devil. The most we are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice.
Et ils se sont fait capturer par la fameuse Karlach.
Which means she slaughtered. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her. She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. She must pay for. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. It's all I have.
Ça, il monte sa
But
grosse
it's
épée.
yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crime. May the just God guide you.
Ouais. Donc ça j'avais déjà vu. Ah non. Ah oui non, c'est un autre truc. Bah pourquoi il me l'avait pas dit c'est la dernière fois? Parce que je me souviens de lui avoir parlé. Ah, bref. Allez, on va par là.
What's in here?
Petite dagounette. Ah.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Ça alors, ok.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the blade of frontiers, but I... A great heat roars through you.
Oui, c'est un personnage, je m'étais fait spoiler en regardant des lives. Bon, je sais juste qu'on peut jouer avec, après je n'en sais pas plus.
You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence, proof that you're a devil, a gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Il peut pas faire confiance au diable, ce qui peut se comprendre.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that.
Voilà, un
And
nouveau membre dans
you
l'équipe.
are- Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Là c'est bien, on est un peu la team des reclus de la société.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Then
Ah, bah
we can
c'était eux.
work on evicting this
Avec sa grosse
parasite
épée.
and take Faerun by their short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Bah ouais, vas-y.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Pigé.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Explique-toi clairement.
Means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. And you'll have them, but I can't promise you'll like them.
Ça m'étonnerait que ça va me plaire, c'est sûr à 100%. Du coup voilà, donc il faut faire face au paladin. On va retourner au camp. Je vais dire à Astarion de rester là un peu.
Why are we slowing down?
Dites-moi comment vous êtes retrouvés dans la
Trust me,
guerre.
I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
D'accord. Et ils sont pas très bavards hein, des fois. Sujet c'est pas là-dedans.
Yeah. Let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. Aces.
Par contre, tu va la monter un peu de niveau parce que. Attends, je vais regarder un peu à quoi ça correspond tout ça. J'ai mis sur les autres aussi, c'est ultra pratique. Alors, il y avait le mec avec qui je devais parler. Pourquoi eux ils sont en vert?
Frontier's toughest kill.
Ah, it was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mounted of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
Bon, après une défaite, me voici de retour. Alors, bon. Peut-être attaquer différemment, parce qu'ils ont l'air costauds quand même, mine de rien. Puis maintenant que je sais que...
Nothing we need to worry about.
How about a dragon? Would that worry you?
I'll give it a bloody good fight, that's for sure.
Comment on fait?
Only thing you give a dragon is bag gas.
These boots have seen everything. My hands lift. All violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Représailles infernale. C'est pas grave, c'est pas grave.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Échec critique, tout va bien. Oh, j'ai bien fait de me mettre la protection, putain. C'est quoi ça?
Jimmy on the go.
Favors the fearless. Finding my way. My time's running out.
Ah oui, il a pas beaucoup de santé. Hein. T'es qui toi? T'as plus de santé non plus. Oh putain. J'arrive pas à la sectionner.
Try me.
Oh merde. Je peux pas? Merde.
Forever dauntless. Finding my way.
Bon, écoute, du boule, tu vois. Ah, il y a une cave, je l'avais pas vu.
We need everyone alive. Take your
Survival is all that matters. Time for some bloody work.
C'est tout. Ah putain, tu peux plus soigner personne, merde.
onward.
Where do I go from here? Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Allez, dégage. Tu lootes.
Swift as my feet can carry me. I got this.
Ah, je peux pas sortir parce que. Oh.
Battle favors the fearless.
Oh.
Strike hard, strike fast. On the move.
Nothing will stand in my way. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Et il reste un PV.
This is my happy place.
No holding back. Today you fall.
Mais. Vous êtes tous nuls.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if If any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now! Open up.
Je crois qu'elle est un peu énervée. Je pouvais pas partir sans looter. Je suis déjà venu ici ou pas? Ouais, je suis déjà venu ici. Ah oui, je m'en souviens.
Should mind my step.
Ah bah elle est pas morte elle. C'est bon, t'es calmé?
Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Ne pas approcher la dame quand elle brûle. Tu as rencontré.
Well now, maybe I
C'est vrai, j'ai rencontré ça moi.
Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a
Je crois savoir qui c'est.
without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Attends. On va retourner au campement.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Well, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
God's damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
He's the Blade of Frontiers. Devil's plaything, just doesn't have the same ring. Speaking of...
Oil burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi il a des cornes maintenant?
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
C'est qui elle? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé, putain?
I'll be honest, soldier, I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
On va éviter de se transformer en flagelleur mental.
I won't have a word.
Looking at something. The only benefit to a mirror when you have my condition, it doesn't quite make up for the lack of a reflection, mind you. Preening in the looking glass? Petty vanity? Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red. Is it? What do you see when you look at me?
Ah ça y est, recommence.
Oh, go on. Very good. Now just tell me I'm beautiful and we can call it a day. How dare you? I thought we had something special. Still, you're nice too. I better get some beauty sleep. It seems I need it if I'm to catch up with the competition.
C'est vraiment le cliché des mecs un peu dragueurs et tout, c'est trop bien fait.
God's damn her straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but Not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
I don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest. You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes. Very serious of you, but go ahead. Even if I could remember, I'm not sure I'd tell you. I don't want your ego to get overinflated.
Oh, super.
I was. He mentioned Dark Justiciars, and we've come across other signs of a Sharon presence during our travels. I'm not sure I can dismiss.
Alors je suis encombré. Bon, le jeu a planté, du coup j'ai dû tout refaire parce que j'avais pas sauvegardé. Du coup bah là ça y est, donc j'ai refait exactement les mêmes choix pour avoir exactement les mêmes trucs, et puis on va voir s'il se passe quelque chose pendant la nuit. Ah bah non. Et du coup c'est là-dessus que je vais terminer l'épisode. Donc ça y est, on a trouvé Karlach, elle nous a rejoint. On va apprendre à jouer avec un petit peu, on verra après quel personnage je vais prendre dans mon équipe. Sur ce, je vous dis à bientôt pour de nouvelles aventures. C'est tout pour moi pour aujourd'hui. Allez, ciao.
Master, you are the chosen one.